Wholeness and balanced vibrations, and welcome to Wisdom Wednesdays meditation. Before I start, I invite you to subscribe to my channel with the link below, share it with your family and friends, and also hit the bell notification so that you're notified on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. If you have a look at the description below, there is a linktree that will take you first of all to my half-price online course. It will also take you to a free energized painting that you can download, a free discovery call with me in light of going forwards with coaching, mentoring and teachings. There's also a link for some breath workshops, an energy transmission, and much more. But today, I'd like to take you into a meditation about labeling your emotions, because we've been speaking in these teachings about the external triggers and the internal triggers and how to go into the 0 point or the central screen. But all of this brings up either internal thoughts and triggers and emotions, or external thoughts, triggers and emotions. And when you're in that neutral space, that 0 point, that aligned space, you stop labeling the emotions. You start detaching from them and viewing everything as a detached observer. So wherever you're sitting just now, whether you're sitting on the floor with your legs crossed, or you're sitting on a chair with your feet firmly planted on the ground, I just request that you sit comfortably, either with your eyes partly closed or completely open. They could be looking at one of my energized paintings. But keep a straight back, a straight neck, and a straight head. And just take a few very deep breaths all the way down to below your belly button. And slowly, slowly bring your attention to the sounds that are around you. And just bring your attention to them. Allow them to come and go, as all you're doing is concentrating on your breath. Spend a few moments just simply anchoring your energies, grounding them. And if you are taken away by an emotion, make a mental note of what that emotion is. And then accept that emotion with the attitude of love and a warmth, as if you're welcoming it to your home. If you start labeling the emotion, you start to obsess about it. Change the label. Change the meaning or the definition that you're giving this emotion. And don't even obsess about getting the label right. It doesn't need to be that effective, because it's an emotion that you're giving your power away to. Check in with yourself now and see where you find this emotion within your body. Is it sitting in your stomach? Is it giving you a headache? Is it stubbornly sitting on your shoulders or the backs of your knees? Allow it to sit. Accept it for what it is. And allow yourself to simply be with it. And start to notice what you bring into this practice of acceptance and allowance. Are you shouting at yourself within when you notice words like anger, stress, or worry come up? Are you telling yourself that you're not good enough, or that you're a bad person for having these emotional fears and feelings that are coming up? Take a deep breath again, and let's start to turn it around. See if you can change the definition, and if you can label this instead with kindness, warmth, and acceptance. And if the emotion becomes too intense and you start to become overwhelmed with it, simply go back to your anchor that's grounding you into that 0 point of how you started off. Simply practice going back to your anchor, to your 0 point. There is no need whatsoever to hold on to or even analyze an emotion, because there will always be change. Just allow it to come and go and fall away. There is no need to go into a long story or history or anything about this particular emotion. Change the label and definition you're giving it, and then let it go. You see, in this way, you're free from any negative attachments to it, and you've let it go. Try and label the emotion with love, warmth, and kindness. And if you feel that negative emotions don't deserve any kindness, feel free to label it this way as well. Be open to your emotions and to the labels that you are giving these emotions. But know that you are here to have this tool of meditation always with you. Take a deep breath again and continue to alternate between labeling the emotion and grounding and anchoring. And when you're ready, take a few deep breaths. And again, a few deep breaths. And come back to this space and wiggle your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms, and if you like, you may open your eyes completely and try to continue to be aware of your emotional reactions as you move into your next activity. And remember, joy breeds joy. So the moment you're being and acting from a space of joy, that timeline will lead you into another timeline of joy. And when you're ready, you can rub your hands together. Put the palms on your eyes. Wholeness and balanced vibrations.